Hello, I'm Tahnee. Thank you for joining me here at the Yoga Society. Today's practice is all about your side body, very gentle opening and compression through the side body. Make sure you have a cushion and I'll see you on the mat. Finding your way into a kneeling position if that's okay with you, allowing your bottom to rest down onto your heels. If it doesn't work for your knees, of course, you can sit in a normal cross-legged position. Palms are going to come down, shoulder blades roll all the way back, floating your chin parallel to the floor, allowing your eyes to gently, gently shut. Allowing yourself to be still, maybe for the first time today, giving yourself permission to do absolutely nothing. Giving your thinking mind a rest. Sharpening your focus down to watch your breath. Observing every inhale and every exhale. And taking a moment to set your intention. Maybe you could consider what direction you'd like to move towards today. What would you like to invite into your world? And once you have your intention set, let it go. Our hands are going to find steeple grip in front. So basically the bottom three fingers interlace, your pointer finger pops out and the thumbs will cross on top. We're going to point down to the floor in front of you. And then on a big inhale, send the steeple grip all the way up to the ceiling. Take a very gentle back bend. And then we're going to circle the hands all the way back around to rest on your thighs. Interlace the fingers again, point down. Inhale, we'll lift. Exhale to circle the hands all the way around to rest on your thighs. Interlace, point down. Inhale to lift. We're going to stay at the top this time. And our exhale is cactus arms. Elbows will go wide. Heart will lift. Face will lift. Inhale, steeple grip. Hands reach on up. Exhale, cactus arms. One more time. Steeple grip. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Great work. Hands will meet up in steeple grip one more time, and then we're going to drop your bottom over to the right. So if you're coming from a seated position, basically you're going to sweep both of your legs over to the left. If you're just coming from the kneeling position, just bump that right glute down onto the floor. So your left glute is touching your right heel. Grow even taller through the spine, and then we're going to lean over to the left. Now, I know it's tempting here to roll forward, but rather can we lift the heart, roll the right armpit back, the left armpit forward, and allow the breath to flow down the right-hand side of your body. Sitting in the discomfort, not pain, just take that opening through the right side of your body. Big, deep breaths. Your right hand is going to stay in the sky. The left fingertips are going to float all the way down to the floor, allowing a little bit extra, a little bit more of a lean. And then the right hand is going to paint the rainbow all the way down to the right-hand side. It will plant, and the left hand can rise up. Left hand will fan all the way back to the floor. Fingertips touch down as the right arm paints the rainbow up and over. Right fingertips down, left hand will float. Inhale. Left fingertips down, right hand will float. Exhale. Right hand down, left hand up to inhale. Left hand down, right hand up to exhale. Beautiful. Coming all the way back to neutral. We're going to keep the legs swept over to the left, but we're going to send the left leg out behind and slightly bring that right leg forward. So the heels are close to you. We're in giraffe pose here, as opposed, of course, to deer pose where the feet are away from you. We're going to bring them close and allow the left hip to roll back and down. We're going to bring the cushion over close to your right knee. So if you'd like to be on your mat, whatever orientation suits you best here. And we're going to fold forward. Your forearms are going to come down onto that cushion, allowing the left glute to lift. Palms will face up, forward, can roll down, feeling that compression through stomach, spleen in the front here. And allow yourself to settle in for our very first long hold. Finding your breath. Relaxing all of your muscles, feeling everything melting down. Just a couple more breaths. Allowing the palms to turn downwards, use your hands to sit you all the way back up. Keep the legs where they are, and we're going to send the fingertips behind. The fingers will point away from the way you're looking, so the opposite direction. Your left hip will come back towards the floor, leaning the weight back into the hands, opening up through your chest, and allowing this counter stretch here. Closing down your eyes. Permission to do nothing, just breathe. And take a little scan through your body. Notice, are you holding tension? Let it go. Over the next little while, walking the hands back towards you, your right leg will stay. We're going to send that left leg forward, allowing the palms to turn up. Backs of the hands will find your thighs as you allow yourself to rebound. And over the next little while, coming back into our kneeling seiza pose. Your bottom resting down on your heels. Palms are down. Spine is nice and straight. Finding your steeple grip, point it down. Inhale, we'll lift, slight back bend. Exhale, fingertips float back down. Interlace, point down. Inhaling to lift. Exhale, circling the arms. Interlace one last time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we'll circle. We're going to stay up. Rise up. This time we shift over to the left. So your left heel is making contact with your right glute. If you're coming from a seated position, just sweep the legs over to the right. And from here, grow even taller, and we lean to the right. Roll the right armpit forward, the left armpit back, and start to send the breath nice and deep into that left lung. Allowing the opening. Your left hand will stay. The right fingertips are going to float to the floor. And see if you can exaggerate it just a little bit more. Make sure you can still breathe. The left hand is going to paint the rainbow over to the left, and the right hand will float over. Right fingertips down, left fingertips up. Left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Linking the breath when you're ready. Hold for your inhale here. Exhale, right down, left up. Inhale, left down, right up. Exhale, right down, left up. Inhale, left down, right up. Beautiful. Releasing the upper body. We're going to send the right heel away and bring the left leg slightly forward. That cushion is going to come in front of your left leg. You can choose which direction you'd like to face. The cushion is for your forearms. So from our giraffe pose, we consciously allow that right hip to rise as we compress stomach spleen. Forearms come down, forehead comes down. Surrendering. Coming back to the breath. Just a couple more breaths. Fingertips will turn down as you use the hands to press you up. Legs will stay approximately where they are. Our fingertips are going to go behind us, pointing the opposite direction from the way you're looking. That right hip will roll back and down. And then we lift up through the chest, shoulders are soft. Letting everything melt. Just a few more breaths. Walking the hands gently towards you. Left leg will stay. We'll invite the right leg to sweep forward. Backs of the hands onto the thighs. Chin floats parallel to the floor. Jaw softens and eyes gently shut. From where we are here, we're going to extend the right leg out long. So make sure that it's on the mat so your heel is nicely padded. You have the choice here to bring the sole of the left foot onto the inner seam, so it's like a seated tree pose. Or maybe you can place that left foot into the hip crease. If you need to bring a cushion underneath that knee, you have that option. The other option is to bring the cushion underneath your right knee. Now this is going to give you a lot more range. So if you know you have tight hamstrings, this might be the choice that you make. You don't need the cushion at all, no problem. So your left leg is bent, the right leg is straight. So make sure your pelvis is now parallel to the short edge of the mat and your shoulders are also parallel to the short edge of the mat. Left leg bent, the left hand is going to swim around behind your back. The palm will face out. And maybe this is enough and you can relax your shoulder here. Or maybe you can reach around into the right waist. If you can, the final option is to hook your toe. That right toe can be caught by the right fingertips, but that might be a work in progress, so stop anywhere along the way. And when you're ready, we gently fold forward. The left hand is going to go floppy and the right hand, the palm will face up. Just a few more breaths. Right fingertips find the floor, and you can use that hand to help press you up. Releasing that left hand forward, taking away any of your cushions and finding your rebound. In your own time, the right leg will stay bent, the left leg is coming out long. Just make sure your pelvis is now aligned with the short edge of the mat, and same with your shoulders. You might choose to bring that foot into a half lotus, and you might choose to bring the cushion under your left knee. Your right leg is bent, so your right hand will go around behind your back. The palm is facing out. Maybe it's going around into the waist, and maybe it's grabbing the toe. Your left hand will eventually go floppy, so it's just there for decoration. Gently, gently we'll fold forward. We're not gripping or holding, we are letting go. Letting go of frustration. Releasing any expression on your face. Allowing everything to soften. Just a couple more breaths. Left fingertips turned down. Maybe you want to use that hand to bring your shoulders up over the hips. We're going to release the right hand, removing the props and finding your way to your rebound shape. We'll be coming on to hands and knees. So if you need extra padding on your knees, now is the time to bring it in. And a nice flat back here. Just notice if you naturally want to drop the belly and tuck your tummy up. So we want to really knit your lower abdomen together. So really make a flat back. And your heart is going to start to draw figure eights. Your hips and your shoulders will just come along for the ride. Finding fluidity here. And when you're ready to change direction, and coming all the way back to your tabletop. We're going to bring big toes together to touch, send the knees lovely and wide. Have your cushion close by. As we send the hip creases all the way back towards the heels, we're going to slide that cushion in, ready to catch your right cheek and your right ear. So we're going to thread the needle. The right arm will go under the left armpit, and that cushion is ready to catch your face as you land. Your left arm stays forward. Elbow is relaxed. Let everything soften. Aware of your own sensation. Where is the sensation in your body? Just a couple more breaths. Putting a little bit of weight into that left hand so that you can unthread your needle. Push the cushion out of the way just for a moment. We're going to come back onto hands and knees. We're going to drop the belly and lift the face to take our inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to dome the chest and move the hip creases back. Drop the belly, lift the face, come forward, inhale. Dome your chest, retreat back on the exhale. Belly down, face up, come forward, inhale. Dome your chest, tuck your bottom, hips back, we exhale. We're gonna stay back. Bring your toes together, slide that cushion in, ready for your left cheek, left ear this time. Left hand will thread the needle under the right, planting your face and relaxing on down. Right elbow generously bent. Let yourself settle in. Just a few more breaths. Putting a little bit more weight into that right hand so that you can unthread your needle. Send the cushion away. Rising up and finding your resting pose. We're going to send the cushion to the top of your mat, so it's going to be overhead. As you make your way down onto your back, reach the heels out long and feel the front of those hips start to open and relax. From where we are here, we're going to lift the hips and send them about 5 centimeters over to the left. So we have that gentle, gentle banana shape down the left side of your body now. And then we're going to slide the right sole up the inner seam of the left trouser. Our left arm will float up. The cushion is waiting to catch it. Maybe the wrist or maybe the forearm. The elbow is nice and soft. If you need more sensation, you can use your right hand to clasp the left wrist to weigh it down. There's no pulling, it's just the weight of that hand just adds a little bit to the sensation. Rolling the right ear towards the floor. Palm tree pose. Just a few more breaths. Rolling your face back to neutral and releasing the arms. Sliding the right leg out long and gently bringing the hips all the way back into neutral. Taking your rebound here. And when you're ready, lift up the hips, drop them about 5 centimeters to the right. We want to make sure that both hips are still on the ground, both shoulder blades resting down. That gentle, gentle extension now through the right side of your body. We're going to slide the left sole up the inner seam of your right trouser. And the right arm will float overhead, ready to be caught by that cushion. If it works for you, maybe your left hand takes hold of the right wrist just to weigh it down, no pulling. And we can roll the left ear towards the mat. Just a few more breaths. And in your own time, rolling your face back to neutral. Releasing the arms alongside your body. Sliding the left leg out long and gliding your hips back into alignment. And take a moment to consider, how could you make your body now 5% more comfortable? And give yourself permission to make any adjustments. Maybe you want to bring the cushion under your knees. Maybe it'll go under your head. It doesn't matter. Making your comfort your priority. Allowing a wave of relaxation to sweep over you. Enjoying your last moments here. Starting to deepen the breath. Expanding your lungs, top to bottom, back to front, side to side. Gentle movements into fingertips and toes. Maybe taking the full body stretch if that works for you. And rolling to your favorite side. Allowing your hands to press you up. Finding your comfortable seat. Palms will face up. Allowing all the fine muscles around your eyes to relax. Dropping your tongue from the roof of your mouth. We're going to float the left hand onto your heart, and the right hand will stack ever so gently on top. Breathing now to fill those hands. Taking a moment to be thankful for all the good things in the world. We're going to take an inhale to fill the hands. And on the exhale, we're going to shake them out to the side. Maybe a voiced exhale. So the inhale, hands will stack. We fill the hands. And the exhale. One more time. Inhale, fill the hands. Exhale. Hands float to prayer at your heart, tucking chin to chest. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. And together, to ourselves and each other, we say Namaste.